In a small town tucked between green hills and winding roads lived a young man named Armand. He was ordinary by most standards. He wasn't the top student, the most athletic, or especially talented in any one thing. He worked at a small stationery shop, serving customers, stacking notebooks, and sweeping floors. Life moved at a predictable pace, and for the longest time, so did he. But deep inside, Armand wasn't satisfied. He wasn't unhappy, but he wasn't growing either. Every night, he would sit on the rooftop of his small rented room and gaze at the stars, wondering if life had more to offer than just repetition. One evening, he overheard two men talking outside the shop. One of them said something that struck him like lightning. Success isn't one giant leap. It's small steps, taken daily, with purpose. That one sentence wouldn't leave his mind. The idea of daily growth fascinated him. What if he tried to become just a little better every day? Not a lot, not drastically, just 1%, just something small. That night, he made a promise to himself. Every day, I will do one thing that helps me grow. Day one, the first step. He woke up half an hour earlier than usual and read 2 pages from a book on personal development he'd bought months ago but never opened. The idea was simple. Take responsibility. That day at the shop, instead of complaining about the heavy boxes, he lifted them without a word, smiling. It was a small shift, but he felt proud. Day 5, learning to listen. Armand began listening, more really listening, to customers, to his boss, to the old man who came in just to chat. He started seeing patterns in people's behavior and realized how much people longed to be heard. He learned patience not from books, but from life. Day 10, facing fear. He had always feared speaking in public. So, on day 10, when the local youth center asked for volunteers to organize a book drive, he signed up. His voice shook, his palms sweated, but he spoke. And no one laughed. They listened. Some even clapped. That night, he wrote in his journal, I didn't die. In fact, I feel more alive than ever. Day 20, discipline over motivation. Some days, he didn't feel like doing anything, but he had learned that discipline mattered more than motivation. So he stuck to his commitment. Whether it was learning a new word, writing in his journal, or jogging for 10 minutes, he did something every day. One day, he cleaned the entire back room of the shop without being asked. His boss noticed and gave him a bonus. Not because of the cleaning, but because of the attitude. Day 30, the ripple effect. By now, his friends started noticing. You've changed, Armand once said. You're glowing, another joked. But it wasn't glow. It was growth. He shared his practice with a friend who had been struggling with depression. Just one thing a day, Armand said. It doesn't have to be big. Just something that makes tomorrow's you think today's you. His friend tried it. Slowly, his energy returned. Then his smile. Day 60, new opportunities. The youth center offered Armand a part-time job helping teens improve their speaking skills. It wasn't a fortune, but it was meaningful. He now spent evenings helping others become more confident. He had once feared the stage. Now he stood on it, guiding others forward. Day 90, small steps, big change by now. Armand had learned how to manage his time, set goals, and handle failure. Not because he took a master class, but because he practiced living better. He started a YouTube channel to document his journey, titled Daily Growth with Armand. His first few videos barely got 20 views. But one day, a young boy from another city messaged, your story made me try one new thing today. Thank you. Armand cried that night, not from sadness, but from joy. His small steps were now footprints others could follow. 1 year later, Armand was no longer just a boy from the stationery shop. He was a mentor, a speaker, and a writer. His YouTube channel had grown, but more importantly, so had he. Not because he did anything extraordinary once, but because he chose to grow a little bit every single day. His motto remained pinned above his desk. Don't try to be better than everyone else. Try to be better than the person you were yesterday.